JJ and Mikey are sleeping on the beds. They are resting because they had a very hard day. Their family is playing in the yard, but they still don't know that there is a huge staircase next to their house from which golems come out. They are running to the village in order to take as many resources as possible and destroy the houses. The golems left the huge ladder and decided to climb up. The main character will be very interested to find out what is really at the bottom of the huge staircase.
Mikey, wake up! I think we've been lying on the bed for too long. Let's go down and see what our families are doing. It's very good that we decided to get some sleep and rest. I can't believe my eyes.
Oh, I can see a huge staircase in front of me right now. But I don't understand how she appeared near our house. Family, I see that you are playing now. But why didn't you tell us about anything before? I need to examine her quickly because I've never seen anything like this. There is a huge staircase next to our house.
Huh? Mikey, I totally agree with you. It's really very unusual, and we definitely need to understand how she got here and what's below. At the very bottom, we just can't get down because the steps are big, but we're not that tall. Let's run home faster.
Huh, exactly how I didn't figure it out right away. We need to collect all the necessary tools in order to go down. I remember that there was a hook and feathers in our drawer that we would need. I'm already very interested in what will really be at the very bottom.
It seems to me that there will be a huge amount of treasures that we will take for ourselves. But first, let's get better prepared. I don't want any of us to fall down. It's best for us to take our time and think everything through. Woohoo!
Now we have everything you need to get down the giant stairs. I really want to see what's at the bottom as soon as possible. Let's talk about what needs to be done, because I'm a little worried and even afraid.
We will use hooks. But first, please give me the iron ingots. They will be useful to us later. Let's get down to it anyway. I think we have prepared very well. The huge amount of iron ingots that you took away can be used after that.
Woohoo! I have a strange feeling about this. We urgently need to help our girls because they are just hanging on one step and can fall down at any moment. Let's try to get them out. I don't want them to fall.
Uh-oh. The situation is really very difficult. We need to figure out how to fix all this. I think the best thing to do now is to run quickly to the trees and collect more foliage using the scissors I took from the chest. I don't understand how they could have made such a mistake, because now they might just fall down. With the help of the hook, I can move much faster. So I'm starting to collect foliage on this tree. That way we can get our girls out and they won't get hurt too much. It is important that they can put their feet on something and then they will be completely saved.
JJ, please hurry up. Now they can let go of their hands at any moment and fall down because they are running out of strength. If you can really arrange the leaves and they will get out, then I will be very grateful to you. I don't want to lose my family.
Oh.
Thank you so much for deciding to save us. It was really very scary. If it wasn't for the foliage we gathered, we would have fallen down. Let's go up anyway, because we can't go on like this anymore. I'll never come here again.
Now we need to go down the giant stairs. Mikey, get ready because it's very dangerous. We will need to use special hooks, thanks to which we will have to descend each step without any problems. But I think that we will have a lot of dangers ahead of us. Oh no. Oh, there are a lot of dangerous and venomous spiders that come down from the very top. I don't want to get to this stage because it's really very dangerous. Mikey, don't even think about coming here. I've never encountered anything like this. We need to figure out how to defeat them.
You scared me a lot just now. But I think there is a solution. If you can use your sword to injure them, then we'll go down to the next step. I will be very surprised when I see your battle with the spiders. Just please be careful. We need to destroy all the spiders.
Ugh! It's going to be very difficult, but I did my best. spiders will never bother us again. If they thought they could beat me, they couldn't. Now Mikey and I have to pack up and go downstairs together as soon as possible. Woohoo!
JJ has destroyed the scary spiders. How good that you were able to fix our most important problem. But now it turns out that we will need to carefully go down. I still don't understand how to do this, but there will be a lot of challenges ahead. Oh,
This staircase is unbelievably massive. Each step is like a wall. We need to be extremely careful or we'll end up tumbling all the way down. Oh,
yeah, no kidding. I feel like a tiny ant trying to walk down a mountain. How are we ever supposed to get to the bottom without breaking every bone in our bodies?
I brought some grappling hooks just in case. If we attach them to the edges and slowly rappel down, we should be able to make it safely.
Hear me out. What if we just take a giant leap of faith and hope we land in something soft? Like a giant pile of leaves or, oh, a trampoline.
Huh? Mikey, that is literally the worst idea I've ever heard. If you jump from here, the only thing you'll be landing in is a hospital bed.
Okay, fine. We'll do it your boring, safe way. But if I get tired halfway, you better be ready to carry me all the way down.
Mikey, look, the golem is falling down now. All right, Mikey, I've got a plan. Instead of climbing down like normal people, we can use these feathers to glide gently from step to step. It's way safer than jumping or using a grappling hook.
Wait. You're telling me we're just gonna float down like birds? With feathers? That sounds awesome, but also kind of ridiculous. Are you sure this will work?
Of course I'm sure. Feathers slow down your fall, so if we jump carefully and angle ourselves right, we'll land softly on each step without taking any damage. It's basic physics.
Basic physics? JJ, I failed that class. What if I mess up and go flying off the edge? I don't exactly have wings, you know.
That's why we need to practice first. Let's take a small hop and see how the feathers work. If you flap your arms a little, you might even feel like a real bird.
All right, fine. But if I end up face first on the ground, you owe me a whole stack of golden apples as an apology. Here goes nothing.
Come on, let's go lower.
Woohoo! Yes, I agree with you. Let's fly down. Look, I noticed golems standing there. I think we need to go to them.
Oh, I agree with you. Let's fly there as soon as possible to those golems who are standing there and see what happens.
Woohoo! I hope they won't do anything like that to us. Look, they seem harmless, as if they won't do anything to us. Ah!
Uh-oh. To be honest, they're not harmless at all. I think we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Otherwise, they'll leave us.
I think he's going to leave me now. I don't have a chance.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Don't dump me. I won't do anything to hurt you. Just listen to me and don't dump me.
We don't want to listen to you. Get out of here.
Oh no! It's good that I have a feather with which I calmly land down, and it turns out that we didn't manage to get down anywhere. And now I will find myself at the very bottom. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get back upstairs. It was probably a bad idea for them to go there without their parents. Well, I found myself at the very bottom now. I do not know how I will climb because there is nothing here that will help me climb.
They are now at the very bottom.
In fact, they did the wrong thing by deciding to just go there. So I think you and I need to get down there as soon as possible and see what's next.
Ho-ho! Then we won't delay with you, and let's go soon and see what the next one will be waiting for us, and then we'll decide what we're going to do and how we're going to act. So let's see soon.
Woohoo!
Just be as careful as possible and don't accidentally fall down, otherwise you won't be able to climb back up from there. So let's go. I think we can start with you, go down slowly, and see what awaits us next.
Huh? Look who's lying here.
I think he will need to be cured. Well, I see he has a lot of wounds here, and most likely he had a battle with someone, and I think as soon as we heal him, we'll find out what he really had. Well, now I'm thinking that we need to build a small bridge so that our wives can go lower, because otherwise, they just won't be able to go down. Therefore, now I'm going to get more blocks and make a small ladder so that they can safely descend below us. I've previously checked what's below, but there's really nothing here at all. Just a room built up with iron blocks. I don't think we'll get there soon, so for now, the best option is for me to build a small ladder now so that our wives can go down with us to the level below this ladder. Ho-ho! To make it much easier to find the right blocks, I won't bother too much and we'll go and just chop the foliage. In principle, this block is extracted quite quickly, so it won't take me very long. Now I'm doing this, and after that we will try to cure, so to speak, the villager who was lying. And how once we find out from him what I did, how it happened, or even what he tells us, we'll see. I think I still need a few blocks so that I definitely don't have enough, and then I'll start, or rather, I won't start, but I'll continue to build the old staircase so that our wives can safely come down to us. In general, it is very interesting that this villager who lies there is being sold up, and in general, what and how will develop in future events. The main thing is not to fall. Because in fact, it's pretty easy for you to fall because this ladder is pretty narrow, and even more so, the memory is very high down. Of course, I understand that I have a special winch with which I can grab, but our wives have practically nothing, and if suddenly they really fall off, then I'm afraid they won't be as good as she is now if they fall. So I hope everything will be fine, and now I'll build it to the end, and I won't come down after us. We were just something like a villager who lies. Ho-ho! So it turns out that everything is completed. Now we rather run to that villager and just you try to cure him with the help of potions that I have. I hope we can cure him.
Yes, I think everything will be fine. Let's cure him as soon as possible and see what happens. I think there is no need to delay.
Who are you? You've come for me.
Oh no! What did you do? Why did you do that? We didn't come for you. On the contrary, we cured you so that you could help us go below and generally tell us how what works here.
Please forgive me. I didn't really know that you were actually here with good intentions. Honestly, I couldn't believe it and thought on the contrary that you had come for me again. I thank you for healing me, and I'm going to help you. I'm giving you 2 picks with which you can cut through this wall and get to the lower level.
So, what you're saying is that we're going to have to dig through this wall to get to the next level.
Just dig around and you'll understand everything there.
Well, then I suggest we dig with the help of the Kira that he gave us, and just the same, we'll go through the next one.
I really hope that he did not deceive us. Well, in the meantime, we're starting to dig, and as the villager we cured told us earlier, we just need to dig, and we'll be 1 tier lower. Now we're checking it out. You can see that there are also quite a lot of diamonds here. They need to be mined anyway, because I think they will be useful to us in the future, or at least we can keep them, because diamonds are not superfluous. Ho-ho! We really ended up here, namely on the tier below. That's exactly the same wall that you and I were talking about, which is completely filled with iron blocks. I think you and I need to check all these chests now and find out if there's something we need, so to speak, to go to the level below and go through this staircase. There were quite a lot of valuable resources, like even the same dynamite. I wonder where we will use it. I'll make a workbench just in case. I think we'll need it now anyway. Ho-ho! Come here, I made a workbench.
Now I've made a diamond pickaxe, I'm just going to see what we need to do behind that wall. With his help, I'll definitely be able to break through this wall and we'll see what's there. Woohoo! Just look at what's there. I understand that we need to get there with an arrow. I have a bow and I'll give it to you now.
Great, then give me a bow as soon as possible, and I'll start making arrows because I have everything for this, namely sticks, feathers, and an ordinary Kremlin. Now I think I can easily get there. Oops. Well, I have almost everything ready, and now I will have an attempt to hit just the same target that is there. I hope I succeed. This wall will disappear. Oh, just look at that. Indeed, after I hit the target, this wall was removed. But still, I want to tell you that it was not for nothing that we extracted quite a lot of diamonds that time, so I suggest you prepare for the next challenge. I think we can use some very good armor there. I kind of have enough for a full set of diamond armor. Ho-ho! Now I'm all in diamond armor.
Woohoo! Yes, I think you and I need to go downstairs as soon as possible because this is probably our last test.
Ho-ho! Be Be careful. They are pretty strong. And the most important thing is not to let them reach you. And then we will succeed and we will win.
Woohoo! And now I'm thinking, since we're done with all this, we need to blow up this whole place as soon as possible. Come on, put quite a lot of dynamite on fire and we'll go upstairs.
Oh, yes, of course. I will try to put quite a lot of dynamite here so that there is practically nothing left of this place at all. And as soon as I set it on fire, I will immediately use a winch to climb up so that I don't get caught in any way. In fact, I can already imagine what a very strong explosion there will be, and especially what consequences it will have. But it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that we did it, and it's time for everyone to be at the top. Oh, I've already heard how strong the explosion was, and I can already imagine the consequences. I think there's nothing left, and everything is very badly blown up. I, JJ, and Mikey, and today our families found a huge staircase that gave us a lot of adventures and we passed it. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.